What's up, Math 8? Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Math with Mullins. Today we're looking at lesson 7.3, which is intercepts, day 2. Now we're going to be able to still find the x and y intercept, but then we're going to graph it on a graph. So let's get started. When we graph using intercepts, we'll do the same thing we did in day 1. So if you haven't had a chance to check out 7.3 day 1, recommend doing that. Find your x and y intercepts. That just means when you want to find your x-intercept, your y should be equal to 0, and when you want to find your y-intercept, your x is equal to 0. Then you plot those points, and then you connect them with a line. It'll just make a straight line, typically up or down fashion, okay? So we're going to try here. First thing we're going to do is x-intercept when y equals 0. So I'm going to plug that 0 where the y is. So x plus 0 is equal to negative 4, and I'm going to get x is equal to negative 4. So that would be negative 4, comma 0. Then I want my y-intercept. My y-intercept happens when x is equal to 0. So this would be 0 plus y is equal to negative 4. And I'm going to get y is equal to negative 4. So that would be 0, negative 4. So I'm going to plot these 2 points. My x-intercept is negative 4, comma 0 here, and my y-intercept is 0, negative 4 down here. Notice how when I'm done, I graph to make a straight line, okay? That was an easy one to start, so let's go ahead and try example 2. If you feel confident enough, you can pause the video now. Otherwise, we can try this one on our own, and then 3 and 4 can be done on your own. Here we go. X-intercept first, where we have y equals 0. So x minus 4 times 0 equals negative 4. Negative 4 times 0 is 0, so that just cancels out. So all I'm left with is x is equal to negative 4. So that's negative 4, comma 0. I'm going to go and plot that point here. Then my y-intercept. My y-intercept happens when x is equal to 0. So 0 minus 4y equals negative 4. 0 minus 4y is just still negative 4y. And then to solve for y, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 4. So y is equal to 1. So that point is 0, comma 1. So 0, comma 1 ends up here. Finally, I connect my 2 points together, making that straight line, and voila. All right, by this point, we want to try some on our own. So let's go ahead and pause the video here. Click play whenever you're done trying it to check your work. First one we're starting with is our x-intercept, where y is equal to 0. So let's do 3x minus 2 times 0 is equal to negative 6. These cancel out, so 3x is equal to negative 6. Dividing both sides by 3, I'm going to get x is equal to negative 2. So that plotted point would be at negative 2, comma 0. Notice that my x-intercepts are going to end up on the x-axis. Okay, where my y-intercepts will end up on my y-axis. Let's go ahead and try that one. Y-intercept means x equals 0. So 3 times 0 minus 2y equals negative 6. These 3 times 0 is just cancel out, so negative 2y is all that's left, equals negative 6. Divide both sides by negative 2. Y is equal to 3. So this will be 0, comma 3, and this will be on the y-axis because it's the y-intercept. So here's 0, comma 3, and then connecting my 2 points makes this positive slope straight line. Okay? One more for us to try in this video. Let's pause it here. Try this one on your own, and when you're ready to check it, click play. All right, my x-intercept first means y is equal to 0. So 3x plus 5 times 0 is equal to negative 15. Those cancel out, so all that's left is 3x is equal to negative 15. Divide both sides by 3. X is negative 5. So here on the x-axis, I want my x being negative 5. For my y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So we'll plug that in. 3 times 0 plus 5y equals negative 15, squeezing that in. 3 times 0 is just 0, so 5y equals negative 15. Divide both sides by 5. I'm going to get y equals negative 3 down here. So, sorry, these points are negative 5 comma 0, which is my green x-intercept, and my y-intercept is 0, negative 3. So if I connect those together, I get a nice straight line with a negative slope. Okay? That'll conclude our video today on 7.3 day 2. This is, again, how to find intercepts and then graph them. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Tune back in next time when we just continue to learn more about slope, but with some graphing in slope-intercept form. Have a great day.